今日第9堂我俾一個大嘅你知知。
This technique you won't break the back.
Yeah. Up to this point, yes.
呢個唔係玩十字架，呢個係直插。
Maybe I'm gonna talk about that next 5 years.
Yes, I'm
之前
famous.
嗰個米文同學爆樽。
No, you are not the only one. I did too. I did too, and other students did that.
Oh yeah.
Too. Yeah, but at least it's not. It's the grass one, right?
Yeah.
要背負十字架係比較痛苦。
It's some potter made it.
Oh, no.
Like this, but it was thinner.
即係
but I
靚
think
花樽係樣衰。
I think the A branch was too hard, but some branch is hard, right? This is nice, it's soft, or willow is soft, but some branch is very hard. Like,
Oh, yeah.
quince, for instance, is so hardwood, or cherry is hardwood.
Yeah.
So you have to be careful to do the crossbar.
My glass was thick already and still.
Yes, yeah,
broken
like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So
like
surprising.
tension, how much tension you can take,
Yeah.
but it's
Maybe it's me, the person.
you're strong guy, so you're very strong.
Push too hard.
Queens 搞到米文爆樽。
Exactly. So
注意少少。
this much. So use
Okay.
your nip.
哦
So
覺得
if
呢
you
個
don't
破開
have
好
the
難。
sharp
Yep.
tips, help yourself. You cannot use this one to spray
哦
it out.
，too-
It's
太
hard
太
because
勁啦
the
嗰
braid
個。
is thick, right? So you have to use this one and almost like this, pushing. And they have fiber that line in that
Yeah.
fiber. This much, I would say. Not too much, not too small, but this much. Okay, so what they're gonna be it's huge actually compared with the sizes. So pick some for your shin dynamic, and yours is very upright. So pick something upright, or and yours is a little bit slanting. Actually, slanting is more. It's nicer to do the nagere actually, and you don't need to be very precise. That almost same, or a little bit below, or mine is a little bit up. That's fine, as long as you hide it. Okay, and the bottom side should be flat. So I'm gonna maybe make it flat.
個底要平。
And if your branch is
Pang
too
long
thick,
da.
don't do like all at once. The braid gonna be break, right? So use your nip,
即係剪少少少少咁樣。
make a slip, and it's easier
Ooh.
to cut it out. Or use garden scissors, but this is versatile enough. Yeah.
咦，會浮啊
I'm！gonna do it too.
Wow.
So I'm gonna do upright style first. This is beautiful. Not like that, right? I'm gonna have something like this, but it's very long, so we see. So depth, same as a flat container, same as upright or slanting, approximate. So take depth, diameter, and add half of it. It's almost like cutting down, but go 2 inches longer today because it's so nice branch, right? So that means you can use bigger container for this branch, right?
Question. Since like the lower portion seems clean, will you keep the lower portion and chop the top, or will you always chop the bottom?
You can do so too, but I like this line.
I see.
And if for instance, so this is nice. So maybe you can do this as a shin usually, but it's so skinny, right? So I'm looking at more. If
depends
it's
on-
upright, I'm looking at this.
Okay.
So you can use from here, chop chop, shin.
或者第三個選擇就係 chop 頭 chop 尾嘅
Okay.。
And this is a little bit skinny, so keep it. Something like this. So today you have to observe the branch very well.
Okay.
This is
Yeah.
very advanced and it's the very good study. Yeah, this is the ideal.
要睇分行，
Okay, this is the
睇
shape.
分
Boom,
行嘅
straight.
操作係點。
Actually, when you do by
金田美
yourself
英咁
from
啊
crop from the nature, you got this.
花
Actually.
小舞
So which line
睇
you're gonna
branch
use
啊
a shin? How you gonna determine, right? So when you see, so it's not really. Oh, I wanna use this one as a shin. So next time when you go the trail, you're gonna do that.
Yeah.
We do it all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
You get used to it and you start looking
Yeah,
at
looking at the branch
everything.
like this. I'm gonna crop, and I use that.
會加 郊野公園嗰度就
Now you're gonna
點樣
observe
幻
your
想 chop
nature
chop chop。
next time.
I have a valley behind my apartment building, and I go out and I'm
Yeah,
constantly
so-
looking at grapes.
Ah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So maybe
Oh,
I
yeah.
should do this one. Maybe I'm gonna put in the side. Good question. So
Yeah.
so this one is same thing. So what? Is this broken? No, it's not. It's lines. So but for upright, so I'm gonna crop this, and I'm taking, instead of taking this, right? If you crop, just you're gonna have short one. So I'm gonna determine if I take this, that's and that, and half of that. So it's over here. So then now I can cut it. If I have long enough, I'm gonna divide it like this. So you have long
Oh
one
yeah, that's
and
true.
this.
More flexible afterwards.
Yeah, flexible because
Chop saw.
your material is limited.
Yes.
You don't want to crop too much from the
Yeah.
nature too, right? So how you gonna crop it? Usually it's like this, but I need a longer, so this time I'm gonna like that. So I got one and clean up for sure because there's something in the water, and clean up around this moss too, because in the water
Oh.
it's gonna
Flakes.
yeah flakes, right? And
剪貴嗰啲
look at the
小
color.
枝枝。
This subtle color is so nice. It's from Oregon. Here they said U.S. The forest. So yeah, don't worry too much. It's more like this many. And I'm gonna have like this one more time. Well, depth, diameter, and half of it, like to show, and an inch longer to show. And for Moribana, you don't need to worry about how much gonna be in here. So to show here,
Oh,
so
yeah.
think about that. Your Kenza is here.
遮住
So you
咗。
have to add
如果唔係透明，
inside the part. So now from here and here around.
The
Okay.
angle is important.
So you have to add for the so the shin is be very deep inside. So and I'm gonna have like this. So make sure it's gonna touch to here and slant the angle
會浮喎。
along to the wall. Have to be on the wall.
哦，即係呢個要斜啦，
Then sandwich
呢個就可以
with
咁
this.
平啦。
So ideally like this. So that means you gonna slit to here. Same thing.
我又係呢個剪得好痛苦嗰陣時，
Slowly to the center. Otherwise it's gonna be cricket.
會爛㗎喎，
Break it. But it's your first time, so
仲
don't
易
be
爛過我啲 get 啊！
don't worry too much. Just a little bit and a little bit.
好痛苦啊！
And the north part is kind of hard.
我上次最後尾係放棄咗。
Okay. So what's happening? Make sure that's happening to here. And it's nice, right? And it's gonna be when it's the narrower bars opening. It's straight today, but for this picture, you can use for narrower or slanting, tapered container as well. So you just put this and this opening.
我仲有啲竹，
It's very versatile. Then this. So touch here, hold here, and
3點。
That's your shape.
佢而
10 to
家透
15.
明嘅話就3點不老。
And yours is a
犀利。
45 degree, which is the slanting style. So it's more like soft images. That's the differences from the upright style. But I'm doing the upright style. So I'm gonna change it later. So this is my shin. Relative. You don't need to exact. Okay, it's nature. See the which line? I think this and that. Not exact one line. And
即係要保持一條直
it's
線，
3/4, maybe too short.
跟住呢個係二拉，
3/4 of shin, which
2/3.
is like here, but you have to think inside too, right? So it's like that.
係最突出嚟嗰個即係 A 加 B 啊，
something like this, not like this, obviously, more like this. Nice, very nice. So clean up,
真係好短喎，其實。
clean up. Maybe this one too.
3點之後，米運同學真係不落，攞支筆出嚟，鹹濕仔。
So I'm gonna have it like that.
我呢個斜度就45度。
So I'm gonna cut this one. Too slant to this. Make sure.
再調整翻個角度。
Okay, something like this. Nice space between. That. So you got
Already looks good.
looks good, right? I know. And if it's nice ceramic bar,
第一個係正印，
nice. Like my.
第二個而家係二奶咯。
plastic, but it's.
跟住佢通常3奶係會選擇對花噶嘛。
第二個係鮮啊，
You got
係啊係
you
啊
got，sprayed
你嗰個仔
mom.
度噶嘛，鮮啊嘛
And
，45
sprayed
啊。
mom is how you usually you have one stem of flower and stuff, right?
呢個係自己嚟咯。
I'm gonna show you this one something.
呢個小三。
I haven't introduced. Spray mom is
幾靚
versatile.
但我都係覺得佢似呢個
Thank you, Joyce.
秋天
Like this. So we're gonna use the hikai.
春天。
So hikai is a 75 degrees. So I'm looking at which way, but it's kind of too much,
呢個要
right?
剪好多。
So divide it and use it.
哦，
So
呢個好多朵花佢可以花喎，
like here,
花整為
divide
零，
it. Right?
之後
That's how
再
you're
花
gonna-
零為
It's the
整。
same method as
即係冇咁
the
busy
sprayed
嘅。
roses, small roses. Instead of just use a bunch, because it's too much. Just in case I want to use it, instead of this one, the shorten their life. Actually, they want to be on the big pipe to absorb more water and stronger, right? So when you divide it, try to be on the main stem instead of crop. Sometimes you have to, and a bunch of them in a small cup, but try leave on the big. So this way is nice. So I'm looking at hikae like this.
And do you ever go with like the odd number of flowers? Like this
Oh,
is
I didn't
like
think about it.
啊
Okay,
五
maybe
朵
better, but
係
it's
odd 好啲嘅，
not
好過
necessary
even。
because you're gonna have, it's almost like a mass to make. So it's not like 1, 2, 3, right? Or end up, it's gonna be like 15 flowers maybe here, but it's okay. It's small, yeah. Maybe better though. But okay, that. So the hikae will be half of.
係咯，剪好多，
So like here,
再加多
but
1、
you
2
have to
寸。
think inside
Yeah.
again, right? So
個斜度嚟講
here,
就會多啲咯，即係可能去到2寸至3寸，
here,
因為越斜就唔係喎
then，
越斜越少
flower you
喎。
have to
Anyway，
cut in the water
哦，
to prolong their lives. For
花要
hydration.
鮮嘅話就要喺個水裏邊，所以叫水仙花。
Then make sure it's gonna touch
75
to
度。
the wall.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's floating and it's not secure. So, like that.
咦？但係
I
佢
think
唔
you
係
don't
另一
need to
邊嘅咩？
snap much because
嗱，
it's
佢係
75,
另一
so it's
邊嘅
almost
應該。
like wrapped. I think I need to.
佢唔係另一邊咩？哦，isn't it the other side？
Sorry, I'm in my front. So
Oh.
this is your front.
哦，OK。
Oh, so it's not go to the other side?
This side. Shin? Sorry.
哦，OK。
Sorry, I'm doing the front.
哦，I see。
I'm
OK，
doing
yeah。
from the
OK，
front,
thank
and
you。
you're looking at the
Yeah.
back. Maybe
OK。
I should do from your side.
OK。Then it makes sense。Sorry。
I need a practice to do from the back.
哦，係。哦，高靈芝花石原嚟嘅，後面插上前面。
So everyone guide this.
OK，yeah。Sorry。
It's maybe too short. If it's not too short, it depends. Then you can add those one as like more focal point. You got the structure, right?
哦，yeah。
And this is more front. Sorry. soe bakat putash.
Yeah, not in front of a shin.
Yeah, slanting, yes.
Slanting.
Yes. But I'm doing upright. Upright is in the front.
Oh.
Thank you for. So yeah, that's another things too. So I'm gonna show. This is for upright style, right? And this is hikai. That's the structure. Okay. And yours, sorry, the slanting is what the difference is. So this one gonna be more slant. So I have to cut more. If you slant, less in the water.
哦，哦呀呀呀，
So okay, I'm gonna switch to the
You can see.
slanting side. Then you need a more slit. So I'm gonna switch to the slanting style.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. So shin will be the front, like that. So that's different. Okay, so
或者佢有個逆同有個正嘅，有個正手同反手做。
so like this. And your soy would be like that. That's shorter because I cut for
哦，
you know. So this might be have to be taller because it's more like 15
Oh, yeah.
degree now, right? So it's
轉
two
過另一個
different
正印，
style, but it's still it's an
就
again.
要搣走啲樹皮。人哋整容啊嘛，磨皮
What's
做 facial。
most of them I like this one. So like this and the inside like that. This. I think that need to be. So you're sorry. Shorter can be. You're sorry.
其實我已經分唔清楚邊個係正印，邊個係二奶，
應該係 shin。
俾煙咗咁，差唔多公道咯。
Then hikai.
嗯，
That's the slanting style. And you can have a little bit of support too if you need to, but for now it's okay. So now hikai like that. And your structure is like
即係有啲劇集都係
don't mix
呢
up
個
your
正印同
upright
二奶，
is
佢唔係講一個
this is
正
the
義一個
slanting
邪惡
thing,
咁
so,
樣，
but hikai
佢
is the
就撈
same.
亂晒，
And the focal point to get the
上
focal
菜
point
啲
the
走
same.
眼咁。
Just like that. Maybe too short. I'm gonna use another one. Put in the side still. It's nice. Keep in the water.
或者食完你未做啫，朱古力的戀人啊！你中意個二奶多過，佢其實都唔係二奶嚟嘅，佢勾引其他勾引從本人啊！
Yeah.
佢老公有家暴嘅衰，
I need at least
So I think that when we are going to do slanting, it depends on our style.
depends on your the style. Like, and it depends on the material too.
Oh, okay.
Material.
It's not like for occasion. No.
Occasion too, because
occasion.
if you want to have like soft images,
Uh-huh.
and you can use the slant and the material,
Oh.
you're gonna use more like soft, like.
佢而家嗰支正印就15度，
Or something
但係佢個
curved
二奶就
yeah, done upright. And
我
of
覺得
course,
係
and the
30
slanting
度，
take more space. Too.
呀，
Space too, because it's wider,
that's true.
right,
Yeah.
than the upright. So
即係用個盤嚟栽嘅時候就要壓榨啲，撐起，好似孔雀開屏咁啊！
and one more.
呢個係似學立
This
雞
way,
群，
you can get the taller instead of crop. You can get the taller components, and
哦，
like 1, 2, and this one's more taller components. So you can have the different
即係有高有低，
the same from the same step. Say right here, maybe. Say this.
即係而家就係自由玩。
Anything in the water, take it off, clean up. Touch the wall too. And you can hang anywhere.
即係呢個冇男主喎，呢個群戲嚟嘅喎，咪話咁喎。
And I fill up the water more when
雖
they
然咪
start.
話都有啲紅啲，有啲冇咁紅啊。
This,
但呢個分唔到邊個係男主喎，
you wanna have.
即係小三同啲男主係幾個男主角㗎嘛。
Not too tall.
有一次而家好似最新嗰出阿村口春內、藍晴夏同埋阿鈴芽玉3個女主角，跟住佢3個男主角
I
咁。
don't need the sleeves. Off.
咁總之係個前後啊，
This may be helpful.
180度嘅角度睇到靚咁啊 OK。
Up. Then you have
哦，仲有個小配襯，小主角。
flower, which is a nice and and
哦，點住咗真係靚啲啊！
they're lighting nice.
呀，
Fill up. Fill up.
真係靚啲啊！
Sprinkle.
佢突然間
Can you smell it too? Yeah.
哇咁遠都聞到咁犀利你。
So it's more natural, so you don't need to be precise. Just no nice.
係啊，靚好多啊，靚好多！突然間突顯咗嗰啲花嘅色澤，
That's it.
即係啲綠葉襯托住。
And not crushing each other, more like the airy between. Let's remember.
啲石原里美，
And
隔離有個放緊經子咁。
Who's raining?
咦，係
okay,
喎，
something like this.
落緊雨。
And if you feel like you can add, it's too,
又或者而家最新嗰套
I think it's
叫
too much.
田中美來實，
If you want to, you can add like this as a support for the soil.
其實都唔似配角喎，
Maybe
計靚嘅程度，唔同 style，
too
咁啊命運嘅安排
but not too tall. Just
，destiny。
create the depths only.
哦，我再加多條，做下四，
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah.
工人
it's
嚟
something, yeah, beyond. It's
呀
like
咁樣
depth. Okay. So something like
翻
this.
後咁睇。
Step is to determine the soil
Shin.
first. Shin.
Shin first. Yeah. And when you got the shin first, and you can get the length of the soil.
yeah,
即係永遠都係
And
要
you
正
put
人
the
先。
shin and sew it,
quarters.
and you can switch the order when you
Oh.
secure. But you have to make sure shin is here, sew here, and sometimes you have to do like piling, like switched.
哦
And the soil is always taller than the shin.
Should not be tall. It's a
3/4.
Yeah, 3/4. But it's up. That's why it's almost like the same, but it can be a little bit short. But should not be. It's almost the same. Almost the same.
即係因為佢斜
But
咗
lengthwise,
角
shin
度就
is still longer.
呀
But it's slanting. The
正人
if
啊
you
嘛，咩
do,
叫正人
like
啫？
almost the same, but it's up.
So
主角同埋即係
visual sequence.
男二，
The shin is the major stroke.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
即
So
係女
more
一同埋
dynamic
女
is
二係唔
strong.
同啊嘛。
And this. And I don't have much space here, but you feel the space between, right?
Yeah.
I would say I'm gonna.
即係石原里美同
now
田
pay
中美來
attention
實
for
係唔
this.
同
I'm
啊嘛。
gonna cut it.
Now you get more space.
So nice space and more. Like you can pay attention for these details. Like this now, this point, right? And a more sophisticated look. This one is okay. Like sometimes this one is crowded and this one is nice, but if it's less,
我真係修剪啊！而家
no.
即係啲肥豬肉。最難係揀花咯，揀嗰3種花。
So each branch is now kind of.
即係其實佢要嗰種每條枝嗰種
No,
枯
I
直
didn't count how many. Yeah, like 7 or 8. Yeah, like, so
Stand alone 係
you
孤直
can
嘅。
just the
但係配搭
hikae
埋
here,
一齊
right?
有另一個 combo 嘅
all over
效
all
果。
structure is still scaled. What's called?
It's like
Scaling
along together.
triangle. Scaling triangle. It's uneven lengths. So this point, that point.
即係每條枝有自己獨特處，
And in your
但有
case
互
is
相嗰個
upright
配搭。
and that and creates this triangle. So
Yeah,
this
sometimes
is your
garlic
triangle, but
triangle.
not flat. Careful. This is twirling to shin and soe still twirling to your left shoulder, right?
Okay.
Not in the side.
哦，
This one too. It's your right shoulder, not in the side. So more from here. That's more important. Then opening is kind of hiding, kind of.
呀，
So usually
Consimo.
you don't see it mechanics. This is not good. So one stem fixture technique is nice something enclosed
哦，
because you see the
遮蓋住佢
stem, right?
呀，
Okay.
That's why I was kind of
打側咗。
So like, but in this dancing style, you said this go first, and then
always first.
Yeah, shin always first.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
And
this
then-
time it's just
it's just
Slanting.
Yeah.
Yes.
and then the 3/4 of this one, 3/4 of this one, and you put it all here. So like it may higher or lower than the shin. Is it correct?
Almost the same kind
yeah
of.
because the angle.
Yeah, because of the angle.
Yeah.
Picture here too. And if you
Otherwise
see
it will
that-
be the same.
Yeah.
所以個 style 係唔同咗喎。
So this is very different from what we learned before.
That's right. Upright
Yeah.
is so feeling is different
Yeah.
and the location is different.
Yeah.
That's
Oh yeah.
both is nice.
And that's why I was like, how come? I'm
Like
a little bit
even-
confused.
You're gonna back to the Moribana because today we have this one. That's why
Yeah.
it's like
Oh.
tall
Okay.
container. So it's almost like on the flat, right? Almost the same
Yes.
as you confused, right?
Yeah.
Right. But because of the angle,
Yeah.
because of the
Yeah.
angle, you see, it's almost the same.
Okay, I see.
But lengthwise, because of slant,
It's longer.
Longer,
Yes,
should
way
be.
longer.
即係今次個主角
the
係
length,
斜嘅，斜
length
派主
method
角。
is same as
反而
upright.
個
Yes, okay, I see.
個
But
二
like
係
at the end of the day,
係
it doesn't matter
係
whether
正派嘅
it is like higher or lower. As long as you follow the principle, this 3/4 of that one.
That's
今
right.
次係真係驟眼同埋
Slanting.
師傅力的戀
Yeah,
人啊！
like even this one. It's almost like the same height on the
主係
2D
斜
world.
嘅。
Okay.
Same as like that, right? So
反
almost,
應
but
啊！
lengthwise should be longer because it's not.
May I ask you a theoretical question? When you approach it, I appreciate it. So these lines will guide you to the center. Is it correct? This is the purpose of the shin, is to guide your eyes from here towards here. Is it the case?
That's possible too. But usually people, okay, you look at it
Yeah.
where your eyes go first.
The strong
I
lines.
think it's the, strong one, the
Yeah.
line wise. But your eyes go to the center,
Yeah.
which is a focal point.
Yeah.
I always say focal point,
Yeah.
right? Then, nice dynamic lines to the shin
Oh, okay.
and soe and hikae.
OK。
That's your
That's the
eyes.
sequence.
Yeah, that's
That's
the
the
your
sequence.
eyes gonna see,
拆
right?
開
So focal point.
即係調翻轉。
Okay, so the perception sequence is from afar, the focal point, and then
The
you will go to
dynamic
shin,
shin.
to the soil, and then back to the.
Yeah,
Okay.
hikae.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
I see, I see.
Okay.
Okay.
嗱，今次咧嗰個正印係斜嘅，反而咧嗰個二拉就係正嘅。
I'm gonna send you. You set up that because that